Okay, now we are sort of just on the edge of the map. This is the sand dune area, and I can hear lots of roaring, but... Oh, warper! We have warpers in the area. Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to Subnautica. We've been little living quarters that I built on my base here. I've kind of fleshed it out to make it seem a little bit more comfortable. We've got a nice little desk with a chair, my little hat on it, bed with a plushie and stuff that I mentioned. The plushie is something I found actually in the Aurora. I put up a poster. I've got glass on most sides now, aside from the living wall I put behind the bed, so we have a nice view out to both sides of the base. So this is kind of cool. It's sort of sitting in the middle. I've been busy in between videos, working on trying to build up some of the upgrades for both the Seamoth and for the Cyclops. After our last wonderful little adventure with the Cyclops where we almost sunk her, I figured it'd be a good idea to get some upgrades for it. I also renamed these lockers, which were blank at the time, so I added Subarctic, Cryptic Bat, and I couldn't fit the TM in there because it's not enough characters, Daft Lion, and JJ Web 232 to our collection of lockers, so we have all those sort of fleshed out, and of course we still have our Markiplier doll over here. I'm going to grab a quick little bite to eat here, just to make sure that we're all set before we head out for the day. But I've been working on, as I was saying, doing some upgrades for the vehicles so that, you know, they have a little better chance of sort of lasting. With the Seamoth, I've gotten the Mark II pressure upgrade, so now we can go down to a total of 500 meters, which is great because that gives us a little bit of extra room to work with. And then when the SS Tubby, we've added the shield upgrade, so we have shields for our SS Tubby now. But the big thing I'm really lacking, I find, is the upgrade for the Cyclops, where that allows you to increase the depth that you can go down. So the way it is now, I mean, I'm not even sure the base amount that we can go down on this thing. Let's see if it'll tell me when I climb in here. We'll just take command of the wheel and see what our maximum depth allowable is here. So I think it's like 900 or something. Engine offline. Oh yeah, I've got it all turned off. 500 meters. I mean, I can go down that deep with the Seamoth. I mean, it wouldn't really need this gigantic tub to go with me. But it is nice that we do have the shields. And actually, I don't even know where... Oh, there they are over here. So here's our shields. I don't know what kind of power they draw. But when you hit those, you get this cool effect. So our whole shields are all... That's pretty sweet. A little bit of extra protection there. Now, they also made an update to the game that added in the Ghost Leviathan. And at the same time, they set it up so those little dragon fish thing, whatever they are, the bone dragons, I can't even sure what they're called. We have another Markiplier here, too. They changed them around so they don't attack the Cyclops anymore. So those were what were doing the greatest proportion of the damage when we tried to head over to the island before. But in terms of upgrades in here, I think I've got a total of 3. Now, this ship, it's showing that I have 6 slots in order to put ship upgrades in, but when I go in to actually modify it, I'm only getting access to 4. And I'm kind of wondering if it's because I created this particular Cyclops before the update came out. And I hope it's not a scenario where I'm not going to be able to tap into that full 6, or maybe there's something else I have to do in order to upgrade it in a way that allows me to put more in. But so far, we just have the engine efficiency module, and we have the shield generator upgrades in here. Whoops. But there's a few others I'd like to make, and in particular, the one that lets us increase the depth that we can go down, because 500 meters is not going to be terribly useful for this ship. So the Cyclops hull module MK1, I don't even have the Mark I, so I can't even do like a minor upgrade in my depth. I have to go find the plans for that, and I have an idea of where I want to go look for them today. The engine efficiency module, the shield generator, the sonar I wouldn't mind adding, and I found out that with this update, we had to learn how to make some new materials and things like propylaniline. Or polyaniline, rather. And hydrochloric acid we also had to make as well, so that was kind of a bit of an adventure to sort of figure that out. A bit of a curveball I wasn't really expecting. The thermal module I'm not really worried about until we go down into the lava zone. The tube upgrade, again, like some of these things I don't necessarily want to upgrade if I can't get all 6 of those cells. And I haven't even built, actually, a decoy to go in here yet, so we're going to need to do that. So she's not quite ready to head out on adventure just yet. And I think probably the biggest piece of it is really getting that depth. So today, what I thought we would focus on is looking for the module for the Mark I hull upgrade for the Cyclops. And that'll let us increase the depth from, I think it goes from like 500 to 1,000 or something. I'm not really 100% positive. But that's where we're gonna head today. Wow, look at that nice big school of fish in my base. Speaking of fish, I even added some fish to our little tank over here. I don't know if they multiplied yet. But there were 2 peepers in it. Oh, there's still only 2 peepers. Or is there more? No, still just 2 peepers. So hopefully they'll get around to multiplying a little bit. We'll get a better collection of fish in there. Right, so today we're going to head out. Man, there's still the schools of fish swimming through. That's an interesting bug. I kind of hope they sort of solve for that before the full version of the game is done. Seems like they made some minor upgrades in terms of the system performance, too. Now, I thought they'd said to some degree that people would see somewhere around like a 9% frame rate improvement. But in general, I've actually been finding it's running really nice and smooth for me lately, and I'm kind of happy with that. So hopefully they'll keep making improvements in that space and it'll get better and better. But today we want to head out to the west. We're going to head out to the sand dunes. Now, this is a bit of a dangerous area because it is where Reapers like to hang out. So we have to be a little cautious. But I know that there's a wreck out in the sand dunes that I want to go explore. And I'm hoping that that particular wreck will be the one that will have the plans for the Mark 1 hull upgrade for the Cyclops so that we can get that working. Okay, I think we're just approaching the edge of the sand dunes now. I'm not 100% positive because there's not an in-game map, so it's a little bit tricky sometimes to figure out your coordinates. I did get a bit of a surprise a moment ago. As we dipped down below 200 meters, I got a notification saying that we're going below the crush depth of the sea moth. And I knew I had the upgrade in it that would allow it to go to 500 meters, but it doesn't seem to recognize it when I log into the game. I have to pull it out and plop it back in again. And actually, there is the wreck I'm looking for right there. We sailed right to it. That's incredible. Okay, now we are sort of just on the edge of the map. This is the sand dune area. Now I can hear lots of roaring, but... Oh, warper. We have warpers in the area. Oh, I hate warpers. And they upgraded the sound on them, too, so they're even creepier. Hate those things. I do know that this is Reaper territory. So we're going to try and hug close to the sand, and hopefully the Reapers don't come out to say hello. And in particular, I still want to avoid those warpers because they spook the heck out of me. But we need to find a way in here. I'm sort of hoping that we're not going to have to try to grab something that's on the outside of the ship because I don't want to, I don't want to have to swim around with those sand sharks out there. Now, we do have, fortunately, the upgrade in here for the defense system, so that's something that we didn't have before, and that's a nice upgrade. But we'll take a little peek in here. I made a couple of personal upgrades also to my character. So I upgraded to the ultra oxygen tank. So we have like 222 or 225 is our maximum oxygen now. I also upgraded my swim fin so we can swim a little bit faster. So hopefully going through the wrecks will be a little bit quicker. This is all locked. And we'll be able to find what I'm looking for a little bit more easily. Man, it's so creepy to hear the sharks outside when you're in here. This is a sealed door, so we're going to need our cutter. I'm pretty sure I have extra batteries on me, too, so if anything runs out, we'll have an opportunity to recharge it. Nice. We're through the door. Have I been in here before? This is already open. Did I already find this wreck? I don't even know. The doors are all sealed, so I'm having to recut them, but it's hard to tell. Like, it could just be that with the last update, it reset all the doors and everything, and we have to do it all again. That would be a really big shame if that was the case, because I really am hoping to find that Mark 1 hull upgrade. Alright, we're through door number 2, and we still have a decent amount of oxygen, so I'm going to keep poking around for a little bit more. I mean, this thing's reset, but it's so hard to tell because all these wrecks really ultimately, like, for the most part, they look the same. So knowing whether you're in someplace new or someplace you've already been before can sometimes be a little bit tricky to figure out. I mean, unless you're like you've been playing a lot, and I've had a fairly big gap since I played last time, unfortunately. There's another door here, but I have a feeling this goes outside. Is this open to the exterior? No, it doesn't. Oh, and there's a PDA in here. No, that's not a PDA. That's another plan that's not there. Is it because I already have it, or have I already been here? Don't even know. Oh, there's a PDA. Okay, so we got a PDA that was an abandoned PDA there. I mean, there's a chance that we haven't been in here before because the PDA was there, but it also could just be that I missed it before. What do we got down here? There's a ladder. We can go down there and check, but I'm starting to get down a little bit on oxygen. I think I might pop back to the sea moth. Little motorboater. Recharge our oxygen, and we'll come back and check again. Okay, we're back with fresh oxygen, so hopefully this will give us a chance to explore a little bit more. Let's take a peek down the ladder here. Now, I think this only goes to the lower deck in this one little room. Won't necessarily take us anywhere new. I did find also like a tunnel or an access hatch or whatever you want to call it. It's not really a hatch, but it's like a ventilation shaft or whatever that we might be able to go explore. Also, I can take item. I can't see what the item is. Lots of water we're getting in these things, but not anything of any real use. Man, no plans in here at all. This stinks. I know there's still different things I need to get. I mean, I don't even have all the drill arm pieces for the prawn suit. Not that I have the prawn suit made just yet, although we do have the blueprint for it, so we can make it at any time as long as I gather up the resources for it, I guess. I should probably consider doing that. But somewhere here I saw it there. Over here, we've got another little ventilation shaft going somewhere else. Let's see where this leads us. That's a dead end. How about down here? Oh my gosh, the shark teeth, like, coming through the wall! Just, I hope they can't attack me from out there. That would really stink. It's a little dark in here, so it's maybe a little trickier to see, but my scanner's not picking up anything we can scan, and I'm not seeing any more of those fancy little blueprint containers, unfortunately. Man, this was a bust. Lots of supply containers, but I don't need water. With my still suit, we're getting quite a bit of that, even if it does taste like urine. All right, where was the tunnel out of here now? I think it was through here. Was that it? Yeah, that was it there. Man, this thing lights up actually better than the... Well, maybe not in the distance-wise, but this thing lights up pretty well. It's almost as good as the Sea Glide. Sea Glide just projects the light forward better. All right, I think this was a bust. Man, I was really hoping that this would be the place to find it. The Cyclops really isn't going to be terribly useful for me if I can't get it down deep. And 500 meters is not exactly deep for a sub of that size. Maybe we'll... I know there's warpers outside, and they scare the heck out of me, but I'm going to try and explore around the outside of this wreck and see if maybe we can find something there. Ooh, what is this? We found another tunnel. All right. I only have 60 oxygen left, so I'm going to go back and recharge, and we'll go take a quick peek in there and see if there's anything good. All right, what have we got down here? I'm guessing this is not really going to lead to anything because we've already kind of explored so much. Oh, this took me... Oh, the same tunnel. I just didn't look up. That's interesting. All right, so this isn't going to get me anywhere. This is a dead wreck for me. Nothing good at all. All right, well, let's take a little peek around outside. We do have the perimeter defense system, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage to try to fight away some of these sharks and stuff. As we take a quick peek and look for... I mean, really what I'm looking for is... let's get this ready to go just in case. What I'm really looking for is another one of those little blueprint containers that has a fully completed blueprint in it. Because I'm pretty sure that's what we need to find in order to find this little Mark 1 hull upgrade. Oh, wait. I think we found one. I was just about to give up. I'd gone all the way around and found nothing. And then we've got one last one right here. Yes, it is the hull module. Oh, that's perfect.
New blueprint acquired.
All right, the internet didn't fail me. I had to look that up on the interwebs. All right, so we're good. Okay, we found the hull module, so that'll let me do the upgrade for the Cyclops. That'll give us our first level upgrade. And then we can use the modification station actually to make that even better, and we can get a Mark II upgrade. As long as we're out here, I do want to kind of explore it a little bit. I don't think there's any more wrecks out this way. Let's make sure we got the defense system ready. There's a warper. He's not paying a lot of attention to me, so I'm going to try to take a little bit farther peek. Oh, we're going north right now. I think I want to go a little bit more west, and we'll see what hangs around the very edge of the map here. Now, they did add in the new Ghost Leviathans, so we'll have to be wary of those. I don't know if this is necessarily their territory. Oh man, that thing's... Is it following me around? It's keeping tabs on me. Make sure I don't get my hands into something I'm not supposed to be grabbing. There's no sharks over here, and that warper's pretty far away, so I'm going to try and steal a little bit of mineral while we're out here. What do I got? It used to get a little pop-up that would tell you what you grabbed, and that seems to have gone away, but I think that was... Man, everything's quivering. Why is it quivering? Is my ship afraid? I think that was silver I managed to get my hands on there. So the nodes out here, they look like they could be pretty valuable. This is, I'm pretty sure, the drop-off into nothingness. So we don't really want to go exploring out there. Let's go southward, though. We'll just follow this track along the edge. See if we run into anything cool. Ah, shark. Get out of here, shark. I'm gonna charge up and blast this guy. Trying to eat my ship. Boom! Take that. Oh, I nuked a whole pile of fish. Didn't kill him, though. Just gave him a little shot to get him to go away. Man, I killed a ton of fish around here. I wonder if they end up as cooked fish when you blast them that way, or if they're just dead fish. Oh, that's cool. We've got the Arc de Triomphe here in Subnautica. Ooh, what is this? Another wreck. I don't know if I've seen this wreck before. I think with the latest update, they did add some more wreckage in, but... Oh, there's a Reaper! And a shark. And the shark is right at the door I need to go through. That meanie. Wow, I'm actually surprised that Reaper didn't come after me. That was... Oh, come on. Gave him a little jolt. That's not enough to hurt him, so... But hopefully that will kind of scare him away. That's kind of spooked me. I hit that by accident. Let's see if we can find an entrance to this thing. It doesn't look like there's one around the sides. What about on the top? Oh, yeah, the top. That's where we want to go. I'm going to park it right here while we go in and take a look around. Another supply bin. What is this? It's apparently not anything I can scan. So I'm not sure whether these wrecks are just supposed to be for like added character and they don't actually have anything in them, or whether they actually do have stuff. So we're going to cut through the door and find out. Oh, jeez! I need a knife. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? Get the knife out. There we go. Come here, you. No. Knife. Where is that thing? Get out of here. I think I gave it a little slash. I didn't get all the way through the door yet, but this thing dropped down like right in front of me and scared the heck out of me. All right, he's dead. Jeez. Man. This game is just downright spooky sometimes. All right, we're through the door. Anything good in here? Nice to find something in these little wrecks. I mean, I've already scanned a bunch of this stuff, so we're probably getting pretty close to being... No signal. Why is that all sparking? We're already getting to the point where we probably have most of the plans at this point. There's only really a few more things that I might need. So our odds of finding anything through these doors are probably really, really low at this point. All right, nothing in here. Let's jump back in the sea moth. Get out of here. Hopefully without drawing the attention of that giant Reaper that was swimming around here. He kind of swam off into the deep over there, and I don't know if he came back over or not while we were inside, but here's hoping not. Get our perimeter defense ready again. If that thing grabs me, I think we can hold out... Oops. I think we can hold out long enough to survive. We can kind of charge up and blast him with the perimeter defense system and get him to let us go. But I don't really want to encourage any extra damage to my ship right now. I actually need to get it repaired as we are. So here's the sea treaders. Run along in their little... It's almost like a planes here now. They're not aggressive, so I'm going to jump out here, I think, and we'll repair. Where's my repair tool? There we go. Just to make sure this thing stays tip-top shape. I don't really want to be stranded out here with no ship. Grab a little bite to eat too while we're at it. So one of the changes they made in this is they made the sea treaders poop now. So yet another survival style game where the animals poop and we collect it. I guess it actually, if we use it in our growth plots, it'll increase the growth rate of the plants and stuff we stick in them. These things are uniquely strange. I don't know what really the point is of them exactly, although they do poop now, so I guess they have some kind of point. I guess maybe it's just supposed to be some additional life in the seas, maybe? I don't know. Sure, a lot of them, though. Well, I haven't seen anything of interest for a while, so I think I'm going to head back towards our base, and we can get maybe try and put together this Mark 1 hull upgrade for our Cyclops, and we'll see how that works out for us. I'm curious how much depth it'll add. I think it might actually double us down all the way to 1,000 meters, but We'll see, I guess. I made it back to the base safe and sound. There was actually really nothing eventful that happened along there. It was kind of strange. I'm not used to going long distances with the Seamoth and not running into some kind of trouble. But that's okay. We're all set now. We're back home. Seamoth can get recharged. We secured the inventory, so we definitely have that plan now. Let's go see what it's going to take to make this thing. I'm not entirely sure what kind of resources it needs. If we look under... No, it's not here. I think I might have to actually check on board the Cyclops. Alright, for the pressure compensator we need a plasteel ingot and aluminum oxide crystal. That's actually not so bad. I think I might have a couple of aluminum oxide crystals saved up already. So we just need to make a plasteel ingot, and then we can get that done. And then it's probably going to need something very similar to upgrade it to the Mark II, because it tends to be really similar ingredients, ultimately. I'm going to run around and grab some titanium that we can make a plasteel ingot with. Take a peek through my storage containers and see if we have aluminum oxide crystal, and then we'll see if we can get this this hull upgrade put together. Okay, we're in luck. We do have a few aluminum oxide crystals, so I can grab one of these. And we do have a plasteel ingot, so I've got all that built up. We're ready to make our Mark I hull upgrade for our Cyclops. This will hopefully make it so that we can go down a significantly deeper depth. 500 meters is what we start at, so I have a feeling if we put this in, we'll probably double it. We get to 1,000 meters. Man, the flying school of fishing. Okay, we have all the materials. Let's get that made. We'll plug this in on the other side, and we'll see how far this takes us. Now, again, I'm still really curious about the number of upgrades we can put in this, because it looks like it's 6 slots. But I've only got 4, so I hope it's not a case of having to build a new one. 900 meters we got down to, so that's an odd upgrade, 500 to 900. But nevertheless, that's still significantly deeper than we could go. So I'm pretty happy about that. Data download. Let's check out the operations log that we found. Profitability projections. 2 choices. A, carry on working long-haul missions on the outer reaches of space. B, come up with a profitable business. Sell out to Altera. Live happily ever after. I choose B, ideas. I choose B, ideas. A robot that builds other robots. A water filtration system that has infinite power. Solar power? Body heat? Do suns last forever? Check this. A phase gate that can be built by self-repairing robots instead of poor lonely humans on an 18-month mission. What happens when something goes wrong? So this is like somebody's idea. A gun that shoots other smaller guns. Can't see any real objections to this one except the legality. So it's pretty much somebody's like wish list of how they might want to try to become self-employed. That's really of no use. Boy, good thing we risked our life getting that PDA. Nevertheless, we've got a decent upgrade now on our ship. I think when we come back next time, what we'll do is we'll head out to the island and see what we can find inside the gun structure that's out on the island out there that shot down the sunbeam. Now that our ship is upgraded to the point where we have shields, we can handle better crush depth. I wouldn't mind adding some sonar in. That would be pretty cool. But we only have room for one more upgrade. I also need to add a decoy in here still, which we can't make in here, but I think we can actually make as a deployable item in a normal crafting station inside our base. But I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. I think this was pretty successful. I've been hunting around for that Mark I upgrade for a while. Even while I was upgrading my Seamoth and upgrading my own personal equipment on my character so that we can kind of dive a little bit better. So it's nice to have that finally. And then actually, let's take a quick peek in here and see what the Mark II upgrade is going to look like. Like I said, I have a feeling it's going to be fairly similar materials, but Mark II, so 5 plasteel ingots. Wow, that's a lot. Nickel ore. I haven't even seen nickel ore. Oh, man. Another material I haven't seen before that I'm going to try to find. Well, maybe we'll have a better look figuring out where that is another time, but thanks everyone for checking out the video. I do hope you enjoy these and you'll come back and check out some more. Next time we come back, we're going to head back out to the island and see the gun structure, and then maybe hopefully we can find some cool stuff there. But thanks everyone for watching. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.